Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Zero City. It has been a minute since we did our last video. I do apologize for the break. For those that are interested or haven't heard my Hustle Castle video, recent Hustle Castle video, be sure to check out the latter part of this video. I'll go ahead and give a quick update of where I've been and what's been going on. I realize that most people are probably here to listen to details about the updates that I have here. So I'm going to do a little bit of a spill, I guess we'll call it, for some content that's going to be coming out. We got some tidbits that were dropped by the game. I got a couple more tidbits on my Discord server, and then I'm going to relate those to what actually came out already in Hustle Castle. So that is going to be the main purpose of this video. Like I said, I'll go ahead and talk about that, what I know, what we can expect based on these other games that are out there. And like I said, I'll also give a quick update of where I've been and my plan going forward for this channel. All right, first things first. So just a couple days ago, today is the 25th, so just today we got this update from the game. Special contracts are going to be coming out, so by purchasing a special offer, you will be able to complete quests without a time limit. By completing all the quests, you can get a wonderful item. This item is, to be honest, not super fantastic. It's kind of a pay-to-win part of the game. Obviously, there's a bunch of that in the game, but assuming it's what we have in Hustle Castle, this is something that comes out about once a month, something like that, where they allow you to buy a pass, and it's $4.99, I believe, US. And it allows you to do some unique quests, and then you get to get some unique items. I haven't ever done that. I haven't spent the money. There are some gear in the, I haven't been playing any of the games a whole lot lately, so I don't have all the recent gear, but some of the gear that's meta and the stuff that people are using, I don't see available for purchase yet in any of the ways that we're able to purchase. Either it's brand new or it could be some of these contracts here. So these could be important items, not 100% sure yet exactly, but it is another way that you can only get access to by paying. So that's something that's going to be coming. And this one right here is going to be the bigger item, and this is where we're going to cover the most in Hustle Castle. So this one is, like I said, a much bigger item. So dear players of the amazing world of Zero City, there are a few major updates, and this is definitely a major update. There's probably a couple of major updates coming. One is Renovations, further improvement of set items. Along with this feature, new levels of some of the older rooms in the shelter will be added. I don't really remember what those are, but those aren't really big. The really big item that you'll be improving is the area where we work on sets. So we will go ahead and take a quick look at where we're at for our set items here in Hustle Castle. Real quick before we get in there, I want to do a little quick advertising. So some of the information we're going to be covering is available on my Discord server, and we can go ahead and pop this up for a little bit of advertisement. You can see there, go ahead and click on that, and you can join the Discord server, and that's a place where you can participate in weekly giveaways that I have on that channel. The mods in the server are running that, and we give away 2,500 cryptos every single week, and that's been going on for a long time now. So if you haven't been part of that, go ahead and jump over to Discord and take part in those giveaways. And like I said, we'll jump over there in a bit to discuss some additional details for that new item we just talked about. And one other quick advertisement here, just go ahead and click that subscribe on these on YouTube, so you can get updates whenever I'm posting videos. The goal will be to be out more regularly with videos. Like I said, I will talk about that in a bit. So I do appreciate that. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and we can get our viewership up. All right, what else? Oh, one other quick note. You can see on my socials on below. I haven't really updated my link. It still has Twitter on there instead of X and all that kind of stuff, but that's just the same thing as before. So all the same socials as before. Okay, with all that advertising out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at our set area. So let's go to craft item. So right now, if we're creating items, you guys know that you go in there, you pick your set, whatever. Level up, get your items here, get your cores, get enough of them, build it, whatever. If you want to improve something, change it, click on modify, pick the old one, and that kind of stuff. So that's what we currently have in Zero City. So let me go hop on over to Hustle Castle. Hopefully this is still loaded in memory. And it's not. Hopefully this loads fairly quickly. So I'll show you what we have, and some variation of this is going to be what we're going to be getting in Zero City. So I have my set shop over here. So in here, we have something called Ascensions, and that's going to be the equivalent of the new item here for Zero City. So we have our normal crafting. That's what we had before. So we can click on that, craft your gear, whatever. Same item as before. Now we have tabs over here. So we got a crafting tab, we got an upgrade tab, and this is the same as what we currently have in Zero City. We can upgrade our items, pick something, make it better. Oops, don't look at that yet. That's a little sneak peek. So we got all of that stuff's the same. So the new thing is your Ascensions. So what you do is you make your gear even better. So more layers on top of your gear. So power is going to be spiking quite significantly once this release comes out. The abilities are quite ridiculous. They get to be quite incredible. I said quite a lot there. And it's all part of this here. So I'll go to one that I actually did. I've only started doing this myself since I've been kind of behind the times. So with my incinerator here, you have to start choosing. We'll use the Hustle Castle term since we have it here. We have something called a substance, and you craft these substances by using this green goo, and you got to get all these items. So we do that's in the dungeon. You go Djembe on this one. This one is the arena probably. They're all different, so depending on what you're trying to do, depending on what set you're working on, you get them in different places. So you basically grind the game, you get this material, use this material to go ahead and craft your substances here. And you use these substances to go ahead and ascend an item. So I'll pick this one just because. So right now I don't have anything, but say I pick this one, and I'd have to go ahead and add one of my items in here, and they each do something different. So if I click on this Substance of Chaos, it's going to, once in a while, the unit deals magic damage equal to 164% of their spell damage. Okay, so if I decide I don't want to do that, I want to pick this one here. Let's craft that one. But I clicked on the wrong button, didn't I? Let's go back. All right, so we decided we don't want that one. Oh, and as you can see also, oh man, this is the problem I had before. I kept clicking on the wrong button. It's using 3 of them each time. It's not just using 1, it's using 3. All right, so that's 164%. So let's go back here, pick this one. We already had that. Select, that's the button I needed to pick. So if we have this one, once in a while, the unit spell power increases by 8%. Obviously not fantastic, but it's something different. So again, you're going to have to choose which one is going to help you based on your build and what your goal is. And if we go with this substance, once in a while, the unit restores health to himself and all allies equal to 16% of their max health, increases their damage by 20% for 5 seconds. So this is an ability that's in addition to everything else that they can currently do. And this, it's going to be different for everybody. So let's go ahead and take a look at my full one over here. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go ahead. So this is the one I've actually crafted everything. So you see here, now we have little numbers on here. And these guys level up to 10, so you can have them up to level 10. I just have the basic built for each one of them. If we click on that, you see once in a while this unit restores 14% of the max health, which is what I have. When using this ability, the unit steals 5%. So all of these are in addition to your other ones and your runes and everything else you have built here. I don't remember if we have this in Zero City yet, but this is going to be another piece that you can add to your build to get stronger. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at these abilities. Nope, I need to do it. Oh, no, we can't do it here. Let me go back again. Where? Display. All right, I don't remember where it is. I'm going back over here. So let's go back to our set workshop. Let's go back to our incinerator. Here's where we can see what the bonuses are. So just like with your sets, when you craft the first 2, if you only have 2 of them on, it's going to, cause explosions that deal 100,000 magic damage to all enemies in a small radius. If you get 4 of the 6, you get that existing 100,000 damage plus an enemy that died while burning explodes deals an extra 150,000 magic damage. All enemies affected by this explosion are set on fire, the burning, blah, blah, blah. So even more abilities. And then if you get all 6, look at that. So you get a bunch. You get the 100,000, you get the 150,000, burning takes 150. Incinerators, fire blast deals max damage to all affected enemies. So obviously with sets, it's similar here. The more you have, the better it gets. So also, let's see if I can see this here. I'm not sure if I can. I think this is only upgrading. Nope, this is where we're going to do. This upgrade deals with upgrading this new item. So we can upgrade all these levels up to 10. So right now you see I'm 1 of 10. I can go up to all the way up to 10. And in doing that, you have to use some addition materials plus our substances here. And that just makes everything better. So the damage increases, spell power, whatever the ability of that weapon is or gear is, it's going to improve. And you see all the top level people, they have that. And of course, we're paying a bunch of goo on that. So everybody that's kind of maxed that out and doesn't use it anymore, you're going to be using it. So make sure you save your chests and everything like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at let's look at my incinerator real quick. I know power is not everything, but power is something. So my incinerator is at 2.8 million. Not fully maxed out on a lot of stuff. I only have the basics here, whatever. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the top players. Actually, the top player. I don't think everybody's even running this build anymore, but let's take a look. This is a big one people are using. So you look at his power is 5.2 million. Necromancer. You see they have 10s on this one. Sinclair. Everybody has different skins on, so I can't tell what's what. Okay, so here's an incinerator at 5.4 million versus my 2.8. Obviously, we got all reds all the way throughout. We got all 10s all the way throughout. And this is what I was trying to get to before. This is where you can start seeing this set bonus. These will start changing colors as you level them up. So these are all reds and all maxed out. So looking at everything here, this is the screen I was trying to get to. You see the bonus you get for having 2 of 6, 4 of 6. He has 6 of 6, so there's that bonus. Then we have the substances of chaos on top of them, which are also 6 of 6. So having 2 of 6 substances, you can mix and match these, of course. You get this bonus. Now he's got 4 of 6, you get this bonus. I got 6 of 6. Now the Fire Blast deals max damage to all enemies. So you can start seeing how these abilities start compounding on each other and really start maxing out and doing massive damage. And obviously, as a top player, they have this for a lot of stuff. So here we're running all that. He's only got 4 of 6 on this one. If we look down here, actually this one, it's only 2 of 6, and that's because it's a mixed gear setup. It's not all 6 of the same. So all reds, obviously the top player is going to have everything maxed out. And let's go ahead. This is a 8-person setup. Let's see what, maybe up here, see what their power is. 60 million. So the top player in Hustle Castle currently has a maxed out power of 60 million. So you can see the levels you start getting to get to. I'm at 25 million. I don't have 8-person squad. I got a 7-person squad yet, and I don't have all reds and all that kind of stuff. And my hero's not maxed out, so a lot of things I'm missing. But you start seeing where the top players are starting to get to. So that, actually, let's stay here. Let me show you one or two other things that are coming soon or will be here soon. Unfortunately, we don't have that event going on where you have to pay the fee where you get to see an event, but you only get it if you pay it. But we do have this guy here showing up. So we got a new calendar that shows up, which is kind of handy. They do release things earlier now, so you can actually see. It's like, is it going to come on Tuesday? Is it going to come Thursday? We have a calendar of events that actually start showing you when things are going to come up. The arena, everything. We got an event going on, so it's showing you when that's going on. And then if you earn some items within some of these, you can start collecting these up top here. Here we got a dragon up here, so it's just advertising. So you see a little red check or check up here to tell you got something new. You go ahead and click on that. So it's one place to kind of gather some of your items. Plus, it gives you an idea of things that are coming up. And this little guy up here is something that we don't have in Zero City yet, which I'm sure is going to be coming. This is an event kind of an event that's tied to it, but let's just take a quick look. You can see what's going to be coming. So something called Patrons and Titans in Hustle Castle. And I believe I saw this somewhere, which reminds me, I forgot to go to my Discord server to look at something. This is going to be something that's coming as well. So real quick, I'm not going to spend much time on that since this isn't in the immediate release for Zero City, but we have these big Titans that are going to be coming out, and they give abilities to your entire squad. And you can have squad challenges within the Titans as well. And then you take some of these Titans, the top 3, and they end up giving extra abilities to your squad when you're doing wars and when you're defending your castle and things like that. So that is something that will be coming. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to switch back to Zero City since that is the video we're covering here. And I want to real quick pull up my Discord server. So let's open that up here. I need to open one more screen, 1 second. Okay, so I got to make this bigger. My eyes are getting too old. I can't read this. I don't know if it's going to help you guys or not. All right, so this is my Discord server right here, and all the games that I cover or used to cover in the past, not covering quite as much lately, obviously. Hustle Castle, Zero City, American Dad, trying to get back into Hustle Castle and Zero City, but here in our main general chat here, we have some items that have been posted, and these come from the unofficial Zero City server. And these are the details that give more information to that little blurb that was posted there in the updates in the game. All right, so dear players of the Amazing World of Zero City, there are major updates coming. Renovations, which we just went over that. So your set items are going to get way stronger, way better. Using my mouse, you guys can't see my mouse, I see. So I'm trying to highlight right in the middle of the screen there. Renovations are coming. So again, you improve those sets. Along with this feature, new levels of some of the older rooms in the shelter will be added. I don't know exactly what's going to be there, but you do have to upgrade your set room before you can start doing Ascensions. So that will be the first thing you're going to do once they release that. And that's going to take you a day or two to be able to get to that point. And once you do that, then you can start crafting your renovations. So renovations is a special process for improving sets in the game. It becomes available when you upgrade your set. And that's what that just says. We just talked about that. What are essences in renovations? Those are the items you need to get by grinding, and that will help you craft your renovation. Let's see, the craft using fragments, come in different rarities by quantity. So we covered that, so you guys know what all that is. How does the renovation improve set power? We talked about that and showed that in Hustle Castle. When renovating, obviously I should have gone through this first, and then we could have shown it in Hustle Castle, but I did forget to show this. I do apologize. We will provide the event date and more details as soon as updates become fully available. So this will be coming soon. You saw what it looks like. That's, some variation of that is how it's going to be released here. And we have a new spiritual strategy. A new set will be introduced. We're not going to, this is shown as a leak, so we're not going to click on that for those that don't want to see it. A new set item renovations will be added. Some in-game bugs will be fixed. All coming this week. Good to know. So this will be here soon. The game will soon feature an event called Spiritual Strategy. So that sounds like we got a new event coming as well. I will do my best to cover that in a future video. Time is not completely available, but one more thing, and I'll go ahead and talk about my schedule here. So, all right, this last update here. One major update coming by the end of the year. You can expect another feature in the game: special contracts. Special contracts are a great offer that, upon purchase, will allow you to complete the quest without a time limit. After completing all the quests, you'll be able to receive a wonderful item. So that's going to be, the pay-to-win kind of side of it, rather than the patrons and the titans that are coming. But I'm sure they'll be adding the titans because that's another big item to the game and has a fairly substantial impact on things. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming. That's going to be the big update that should be coming out soon. It sounds like this week. And then we can start building that extra power, and you guys, we will cover it together, and I will try to take it a little bit more seriously on this account than I did my other account. Obviously, with my mixed squad, I'm still fighting the same one. We only have 3 level 100s. There's only 3 of them that I can start getting those get the right word here, get those renovations going on those, but we'll certainly work on that and get that strength up there. And again, I'm going to focus on the strength side of it and not necessarily making that power get all the way up to 60 million or whatever it's going to be. All right, let's go ahead and hide this. Just leave, close the screen here. I can't see what you guys are seeing. There we go. Close that. Close that. Click on some happiness while we're talking. So, all right. So, for those of you that have been wondering where I've been, obviously, you've been hearing me complain about being busy and things going on, and that still continues. Coaching a softball team again, which takes a bunch of my time, so I don't have as much time available. Many nights are busy preparing for practices and games and things like that, so I don't have as much time. Plus, with kids getting older, families staying up later, I do all the stuff at night when everybody goes to bed. And that means I have less time available, and I need help with homework and stuff like that at night as well. So I just don't have as many opportunities to do things. And that was kind of heading that way before I took my little break, and I was just really getting burned out and getting in there all the time and trying to squeeze in the videos when I didn't have the time. And obviously the content suffered for it, and the frequency suffered for it as well. So that's kind of what happened and why I just kind of stopped, because it was getting to be too much of a drag. But the goal is, again, to try to get back and play the games. I'm not going to be playing as frequently because I just don't have time. And my work schedule, I got a promotion at work, and work is crazy busy. I just don't have time to like have this sit in the background. I can do it occasionally, even like grinding arenas or whatever. I just don't have the option to do that as much during the day. So I try to do stuff at night, and you know, I guess I could do some videos where I'm just grinding, and you guys can watch that, and we can talk about things while I'm doing that. But you know, I don't get to that as much during the day. So when I do have a spare mode at night, it's kind of just playing the games rather than trying to do videos. But I'm going to try to change it. We'll try to balance that out a little bit. We can do some grinding with videos. I can do some talking as I see things, and we can help each other get better and get stronger. So that will be the goal. Again, how frequent are the videos going to be? Not sure, but I will attempt to commit to getting them out much more frequently than once a year, or however long it's been since my last one. So I do apologize for that break, but again, hopefully everybody's doing well. I think I will wrap it up here, and I will see you soon. Since we got an event coming out, I will try to cover that. We'll talk about what it's going to be. And obviously, once these updates come out, we'll talk about that as well. So until then, until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.